Hi there, I'm Yvonne de Celis coming to you on YDCtv. Today is Monday, April 27th, and it is just after 4:30 p.m. I'm just here to redo a couple of the exercises I did on my channel a day or so ago. I did a couple of exercises to help with headache pain and neck pain, neck crick pain, as in you slept in the wrong position and you woke up and you turn your head and you find you can't move it past a certain point because the pain on the side of the neck is so bad. I know a lot of people have that problem. I do too. And I found a couple of things you can do to try to make it a little bit better. I had another one that I did too that was for sore throats, but I'm going to skip that one because I don't want people to think in any way, shape, or form that it's a cure for COVID. It's not. So I'm skipping that one. But I'm just going to go through the pain exercises and also just a quick word on breathing, as quick as I can make it anyway. If you can breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, that's great. But if you prefer oral or nasal, that's fine too. The most important thing is when you breathe in, your tongue should be touching the roof of your mouth up against the back of your top row of teeth. There's a lot of reasons for it. For our purposes, it's to keep you from getting dry mouth, to keep the chambers open between your chakras, and it's also to de-stress. It's really useful to integrate breathing in with the energy exercises, and I'll show you what I mean with this first one. This is a very quick and easy way to get rid of a headache, not necessarily a really intense headache, but if you have a light headache, stress headache, try this out. You want to put your fingers in on your eyebrow ridge, which is about an inch over your eyebrows. Just there should be the eyebrow, a little bump over that, and then a little indentation. The indentation is the eyebrow ridge. So you want to stick your fingers, both hands, index to pinky finger, into the ridges, press in hard, and then slide your fingers up or drag your fingers up to your hairline and leave them at your hairline. This is a good spot to leave them at because this is a meridian. It's also neurovascular. Once you're here, leave them here for a moment. Take a breath. And then just start to really vigorously massage and go down the sides of your head with your hands. We're going to slowly bring our fingers to our temples. So slide down until you get to your temples. You can stay at your temples for a little while if you want. This is a good spot to massage or to apply pressure at. You can just leave them pressing. If you don't want to massage, you can just press. But that's a good spot to hold. So let's just hold it here for one breath. And now my headphones are going to be in the way for this one, unfortunately, especially on this side. So I'm going to turn to show you the next part is from here, slide your hands down and off your head. And when I say to integrate the breathing with that, what I mean is I'm going to do this again from the start, and I'll show you how to incorporate the breathing to it. So fingers at brow ridges, press in, drag up, go massage down to the sides till you get to the temples. And now take a breath in. And now as we push out and off, you're going to take the breath out. So you can make like a whooshing sound with your breath. That can help with the visualization, because what we're trying to do here is move the negative, painful energy off and in front of us. So don't push it out in front of something living. Make sure there's nothing in front of you that's going to be affected or impacted by that harmful energy that you're literally throwing out at it. Sorry if that sounds a little too hoodoo. I'm trying not to sound that way, but I am a firm believer in it. So that is why I say please make sure there's nothing living in front of you when you're doing that. That should help with light headache pains. If you have a migraine headache or a really intense headache, this is another really quick one. Donna Eden called what I'm about to show you the ancient Chinese headache points. And I had to do a little research to find out exactly where they were, which is why I'm not just going to tell you where they are. I want to show you. They're at the base of your skull in the back. In the very center underneath the skull at the base is the power point. That's where you would feel a fairly large indentation. But if you move your fingers apart from there about 1.5 inches or 1.25 inches apart, you'll find two little soft spots that you can fit the top knuckle of your index finger in. So let me just show you where I mean. It's right at the center, not right dead center. Dead center is the power point. But once you get there, just move your fingers apart about 1 inch to 1.5 inches apart, and you should feel 2 little spots where you can stick the top knuckle of your index fingers and just dig. Dig, 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 vigorously massage. Probably shouldn't be saying dig because that sounds really painful and unpleasant, but it's not comfortable, especially if your head hurts. This might be extra sore. But here, pressing down on those 2 spots with your index fingers, what I've read is you can push in and up, which can also really kind of hurt. But you want to press hard and very vigorously massage. So that's the phrase I'm always hearing from Donna and her daughters, vigorously massage. And I also always hear if it hurts when you do it or if it's really tender, it means you need it. And that leads into the next exercise that I'm going to go over. If the neck crick pain, if you have a pain in your neck from sleeping in a bad position and you can't turn your head because the pain is just too intense, there's 2 things you can try. First thing, doesn't work as effectively in my opinion. For me, it didn't work as effectively. Maybe it'll be effective for you, but the web between your thumb and your index finger, right where the muscle is, right at the base, so I'm trying to show this to the camera, you want to shove your finger in there pretty hard. Again, very vigorous, to the point of discomfort, not to the point of pain, but to the point of discomfort. Sorry, trying to make this so that you can see what I'm doing here. The webbing between the thumb and the forefinger, you want to get down to where the muscle is, and you want to press into where the muscle is and hold that on both sides, both on this side of the hand and this side. Just squeeze, and again, here we go again, vigorously massage and hold that for about a minute. You can also do your other hand. I don't know which side will affect what side of your neck. I think it varies from person to person. That's one quick thing you can try if you have a stiff neck. The other quickish thing you can try, take your hands to where your eyes are, slide them over, and again, sorry about the headphones, just pretend these are my ears. Slide them over your ears, go down and slide down your neck, and where your hands land here on the sides of the back of your neck, what you want to do from there is bring the fingers up so you're at the base of your skull, and we're looking for a sore spot here now. So I'm just once again, vigorously digging or massaging at the base of my skull, trying to find a sore spot. I actually am not finding a sore spot at the moment because at the moment I don't have a stiff neck. But when I do have a stiff neck, when I wake up in the morning and I find that I have that horrible pain, I find that I can find a very sore or sensitive spot at the base of my skull somewhere. And when I find that spot, I dig in and vigorously massage. I do it for about a minute, 2 minutes, or I do it as long as I can stand it, and then I just keep going back to it. That should loosen the neck pain up for you. So please give that a shot. I'm really hoping that'll help you. If it doesn't help you, I'm very sorry, but I really hope it does. Please let me know in the comments down below if you feel any shift, anything at all, or if you have any questions, requests, etc., comments, whichever you want. Or once again, if you could just say hello, that would be wonderful, because I really just want to hear from people right now, since I'm very worried about everybody with the current COVID-19 crisis we're going through. As always, thank you so much for coming to my channel and listening to me babble incessantly. I will try to be back as soon as I can with more energy healing videos, but thank you once again.